Hi, my name is Frank, and I'm currently a student at Liberty University. For this assignment, I conducted an interview with a professional working in a psychology related field in order to gain insight into their career, responsibilities, and advice for students. The person I interviewed is Lydia, who is a social worker currently working as a military family life counselor at a U.S. military base overseas. She holds a master's degree in social work and is licensed as a clinical social worker, or LCSW, in 3 different states. In this video, I will provide an overview of the interview by discussing her role, experiences, and advice, and then I will reflect on what I learned from this assignment. The professional I interviewed is Lydia. She works as a military family life counselor, which is a specialized role supporting military personnel and their families. She earned a master's degree in social work and is licensed as a licensed clinical social worker in 3 states, which allows her to provide clinical services in multiple locations. In her role, Lydia provides non medical, short term, solution focused counseling. Typically, she meets with clients for up to 12 sessions per issue, focusing on practical solutions to immediate concerns. She offers support for the everyday stressors of military life, including challenges related to deployment and reintegration. One unique aspect of her job is that her services are completely confidential and no records are kept. This allows military personnel to seek help without worrying about their military clearances being affected. Lydia also provides what she calls walk around services, meaning she is available both on and off the installation to connect with individuals in a more informal way. In addition to one on one counseling, she offers education and support through meetings and briefings. She presents information about her program to military units and provides resources to the community, including families and children. However, when working with children, she always ensures that she is within eyesight of other adults and is never alone with a child. Her clients can include active duty members, their immediate family members, and recent military retirees. If someone needs more long term or specialized care, she may refer to them to other resources such as chaplains, behavioral health teams, or domestic violence support staff. A unique aspect of her role is that she does not take notes during sessions, which is not typical in the field, but is required by her contract. Lydia shared that she finds her work very fulfilling. She enjoys learning about the brain and human resilience, and she values the opportunity to help others improve their lives. She especially enjoys when she describes as her teaching role, helping people recognize what they can do better and guiding them towards positive change. She also finds it rewarding to help reduce feelings of isolation, particularly within the military community. Since clients come to her voluntarily, she feels that there is a strong sense of trust and openness in her work. Overall, she expressed that helping others and seeing their growth is one of the most meaningful parts of her career. Although she finds her work rewarding, Lydia did mention some challenges. One example she gave was dealing with technology issues, such as unreliable Wi Fi, while working overseas. While this may seem like a small issue, it can impact communication and access to resources, which are important in her role. This highlighted for me that even meaningful careers can come with practical, everyday challenges. To continue growing as a professional, Lydia participates in continuing education courses or continuing education units, also known as CEUs. She chooses topics that interest her and help her expand her knowledge. For example, she recently completed a course on how trauma affects infidelity. She also admires clinical psychologist John Gottman and has taken courses through his website. In addition to formal education, she learns a great deal from her colleagues and values those professional interactions. She also emphasized the importance of maintaining a healthy work life balance. She practices what she teaches by engaging in mindfulness, yoga, and hiking. She has a strong interest in how the brain works, which continues to motivate her learning. When asked what advice she would give to students, Lydia shared several helpful insights. First, she encouraged students not to feel like they need to know everything at the beginning of their careers. She explained that the field of social work grows with you over time. She also emphasized that students should not feel limited, as there are many different directions a career in the field can take. Although she is personally biased towards becoming an LCSW, she acknowledged that many types of counselors and clinicians play important roles. She also explained some of the benefits of becoming an LCSW, such as the ability to diagnose mental health conditions, testify in court, and have license reciprocity across multiple states. Finally, she recommended that students keep copies of all important documents, including supervision records and certifications, as these are essential for licensure and career advancement. This assignment helped me gain a deeper understanding of what it is like to work in a psychology related field, especially within a unique setting like the military. One of the most important things I learned is how flexible and diverse this field can be. Lydia's role is quite different from what I originally imagined when thinking about counseling, especially with the emphasis on short term, solution focused support and the absence of record keeping. I also learned how important confidentiality and trust are, particularly in environments where individuals may be concerned about how seeking help could affect their careers. Another key takeaway for me was the importance of lifelong learning. Lydia's commitment to continuing education and personal growth showed me that this field requires ongoing effort and curiosity. I was also impacted by her emphasis on maintaining a work life balance and practicing what you teach. This reminded me that in order to effectively help others, professionals also need to take care of their own well being. Finally, her advice about not needing to know everything right away was reassuring. It helped me feel more confident about my own journey as a student. As a student at Liberty University, I also see how this work reflects values such as compassion, service, and supporting others through difficult times. Lydia's role clearly demonstrates how psychological knowledge can be used to serve and uplift others in meaningful ways. In conclusion, this interview provided valuable insight into the real world applications of psychology and social work. It gave me a clear understanding of both the rewards and challenges of working in this field. I am grateful for the opportunity to learn from Lydia's experience, and this assignment has helped me better prepare for my future career. Thank you for watching.